16. What's the most times you've watched an anime? So, I have 2. So the first one's obviously Vampire Knight. I've seen Vampire Knight 3 times, including the first and second seasons. And then the other one would be Unlimited Blade Works, and I've seen that one twice. Just because I watched Unlimited Blade Works first, per her recommendation, and then I went back and watched, what was it? Fate Stay Night?
No, Fate Zero.
Fate Zero. Yeah, we tried to block the other one out. So then I went back and watched Fate Zero, and then I watched Blade Works again right after that because I just wanted to like piece the whole story together.
So I watched Inuyasha like more times than I can count, just because back to the whole I used to watch it all the time when I was a kid thing. But as of recently, the ones that I've watched more than once, I've watched Your Lie in April 3 times because I watched it once by myself, and then I watched it once with Haley, which is my boyfriend's little sister, and then I watched it a 3rd time by myself.
Oh my god.
So I watched it 3 times, and I have watched another multiple times.
Yeah.
Like at least twice, maybe 3 times.
Because you watched it with me when I watched it. Number 14, one anime that you wish that everybody would watch. Mine's gonna be Death Note, just because I feel like it's a really engaging and like well-balanced anime. One that's like gonna get you hooked onto watching anime.
I feel like that's a cop-out.
What? Why?
Because everyone watches Death Note.
Yeah, for a reason.
I went the opposite route.
Okay, I'm thinking more of like suggestions to people that have never watched anime before.
See,
I would recommend Death Note.
I'm thinking of it more as anime that you think is underrated, but you wish that everyone would have seen. So I did it the other way. I did it anime that I thought was underrated, but not that many people watch, but I wish that more people did watch them. So I picked Charlotte, which for those of you who have watched Angel Beats, this is made by the same people who made Angel Beats. It just didn't do as well as Angel Beats did, but I personally like Charlotte better than Angel Beats.
All right, number 15. An anime you regret watching. Now, please don't hate me. Do not unsubscribe. Don't judge me, okay? It's gonna be Tokyo Ghoul. I know, I'm sorry, I tried. I don't even know. I just didn't like any of it. It was just so dumb to me. I don't know why. I just didn't. I didn't like the character. I don't know.
She watched that on my recommendation too.
Yeah.
So.
And I watched the whole thing. I watched, what was it, 2 seasons?
Yeah, it's 2 seasons.
2 seasons back to back. Just wasn't for me. I don't know.
I liked Tokyo Ghoul a lot, but apparently not her.
No.
Mine's gonna be Taboo Tattoo. And that one's one of those ones that I started watching hoping that it was gonna have so much promise, and the first couple episodes were good, and then after that it just like went downhill from there.
Alright, number 16, this is a good one. Who do you choose as your husbando in real life? So for me, it's gonna be K-Name.
Of course.
I'm team K-Name, which I do love Zero, but if I had to pick, I would pick K-Name. Just because he's like perfect and romantic and like a grown-up, you know, he doesn't throw tantrums like Zero does.
That's so boring. Such a boring wife. I'm gonna pick Inuyasha because he's like the exact opposite of everything that she just said. He throws tantrums and he's so sassy, but like at the end of the day, he has so much love.
So did you pick a waifu?
No.
Well, I picked waifu just in case, and mine is Kiori from Your Lie in April. She's just so cute. She can like play instruments. She's definitely my waifu.
Okay, that's gonna be interesting for a later one.
Why?
Just keep going.
Oh, great. Here we go. Okay. So number 17, which anime character are you most like? If I had to, like, a dream character that I wish I was like, I would pick, well, obviously Sailor Moon, but if I had to pick besides Sailor Moon, because I could put Sailor Moon for like all my answers.
Right.
I would pick Hiragi from Owari no, what was it? Owari?
Oh, Seraph of the End is the English name,
Yeah,
but
I just
Owari
call
no
it
Seraph.
Owari no Seraph, yeah. So I would pick Hiragi from that, just because she's like a super badass, but she's like cool and humble about it. But if I had to pick somebody that I probably is more like, I would say Chelsea from Akame.
Here we go.
Just because she's like a leader, but she just kind of like stands back and like lets everybody like mess up, and then she's like, all right, let me show you how it's actually done. And like, I tried to tell you, you didn't listen. That's me. That's how I do things.
So you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so for the anime character that I thought I was most like, I said Kiori. from Your Lie in April.
Guess I don't have waifu anymore.
Just because like,
yeah, I guess I could see that.
yeah, you can see that. Like I totally, like first she plays music, like
Yeah.
I'm a musician, so like I have to deal with that. And then also like she's also really sassy and she doesn't take anybody's crap. Or I would say Shitoge from Nesekoi, which she hasn't seen the one.
Would you ever watch an anime over 100 episodes? No. Back to I don't have time for that. I have seen a lot of Sailor Moon, but I haven't seen probably 100 episodes worth. I've also seen a lot of Initial D, but I don't think I've seen 100 episodes worth. I typically go for anime that are like
12 episodes.
12 episodes. Those are my jams. But I mean, I'll go for like 24 episodes, but let's not push it, okay?
Yes, 100% yes. Like
Inuyasha. over here.
first anime I ever watched, Inuyasha, so over 100 episodes.
Yeah.
Pokemon, I've seen
Well,
like the first like
Counts
3 or 4 seasons of that, so I've definitely watched like over 100 episodes of Pokemon. I also want to say that Shubuchara ended
I was
up
gonna
over
say
100
Shubuchara.
episodes, and I watched almost that whole entire series.
an anime you need to complete. So I have 3. First off, Initial D, just because it's really long and I really like it. I just don't have time. I want to watch other anime as well. So that's been on my list for a really long time, Initial D. Next is Assassination Classroom, which she's so mad about. She's like obsessed with Assassination
So good.
Classroom. And it is so good. And I watched the whole first season, so now I just need to move on to the second season.
The second season's the better part of it,
And
anyways.
she's told me that I just haven't done it yet. Because again, like, it's a lot of episodes. It's not like crazy, but you know, it's more than 24. And then third is Cowboy Bebop. That one's a
That's a
short
good
one,
one.
so I just need to go through and finish it. I just kind of started it and then forgot about it. So, yeah.
So I only have one on here, and that's Seraph of the End. I still haven't finished that one.
So good.
So I watched the first half of it as it aired, and then when the second half picked back up, I just never went back and watched it. I watched like the first episode or 2, but then I never ended up finishing it.
Number 20, have you ever dropped an anime? Yes. I have dropped Attack on Titan Junior High and Sword Art Online 2. I watched the first season and it was great. I love Sword Art Online, and then I started watching the second season, which was like, I can't even remember what it was called. It was like Gun World, or I think it's actually called Gun World. And it was just so stupid. I hated it, so I just literally couldn't painfully put myself through it to watch it. So those are the 2 that I've cut.
So 2 that I've cut, Attack on Titan Junior High. And the second one that I dropped was Black Butler. So I watched the first season, and I think Black Butler has 3 seasons, but from what I understand, like the first season's really good, the second season sucks, and the third season is supposed to be even better than the first season. But I wasn't gonna sit through a crappy second season just to get to a good third season. So I never even started watching the second season.
I know there's a lot of fans out there, so
Sorry. I mean, the first season
I
was
haven't
okay.
seen it, so I don't know. That's all we have for you. So thanks for sticking around and watching our tag video. Thanks for meeting Sierra. Again, go ahead and check out her channel, Gibby Goes the Distance, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! I was like trying to hurry up and end it before the battery died.
Oh, I know.